What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Hey,
Hello.
welcome.
Welcome to What's
Welcome
It
to What's It
Called,
Called,
everybody.
everybody. I'm Caleb.
I'm Dave. This is a lay down for your brain. What's up, Richard Carnes?
That's right.
Make sure to lay down either literally or figuratively during this show.
That's right, man. I'm tired of podcasts that make you think and stand
Yeah,
up.
man. The world is on fire. Everyone's going to die. Everyone was always going to die, but it seems like it's going to be soon.
Hey, it's better to know than not know, is what I say.
We're just trying to come real hard before we die. Yeah, man.
We do a little of everything on this podcast.
Yeah, we hate Walter Mondale. Keep on tipping. We have a website.
We have a website. We got pillows, shirts, hats.
What's it called?
Mugs.
Rodeo is the website with links to everything we do, social media and all that stuff. If you want to follow us and help us rename things every week, either in our Discord or on Twitter. And the store is shop.whatsitcalled.rodeo to buy all that shit.
Yeah, .rodeo.
Yeah, man.
And
how crazy are we? You know?
Yeah. We're a couple of crazy guys. We're talking movies. We're talking
Ooh.
Dunkirk this week.
Yes. By the way, dude, I got the URL for when I release my special for my mom.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's all ready to go.
Ooh,
There's
is it a
nothing
secret?
there yet.
Okay.
Oh no, but I can tell the podcast.
Yeah.
It's my mom is better than your mom.
Dude, .mom.
Yeah, dude, there's a mom. I didn't even know. So it's my mom is better than your mom.
That is going to make her so happy.
Yeah, well, we'll see. My mom's weird, dude. I told her I was making a special for her, and she goes, "Oh, that's nice," and that was the entirety of it.
It was a lot of work, Mom.
That's what I said, and it cost $5,000. Can I have $5,000, Mom? I don't have $5,000, and
No one does. No one on earth has it.
Yeah, well, someone does, but not me, and certainly
me.
not you,
Not
and not
me.
anyone who listens to our podcast. And if you do, I just have one question for you: can I have it? That would be great.
Give us your money.
Speaking of which, we have a Patreon.
Yeah,
Patreon.com.
good segue, Dave.
What's it called? Yeah, man. We're so excited you're here. We're renaming and talking about Dunkirk this week. But before that, Caleb has some tour dates.
That's right. I'm going to be all over God's green earth. Yeah, we've been doing. Me and you have been everywhere, dude. I love it. We've been touring heavy.
Heavy,
And,
dude. I don't have a lot of touring coming up, though I have some. I will be in Los Angeles doing Good Heroin Presents Dave Ross and Friends, August 31st of this year. September 1st, I'll be in San Luis Obispo. September 2nd, I'll be in Mill Valley, California. Then I'll be in Portland, Oregon somewhere. I haven't figured it out yet. And then in San Francisco and Oakland after that. I am in Cincinnati and in Florida in October. Details forthcoming, and I'm gonna have a bunch more. I'm like really hoping to be I'm getting back to touring in 2025. But for now, I'm just kind of staying in New York and doing those dates I just told you. And come to see my show. This Sucks at this.show.sucks on Instagram.
And don't let Dave fool you. That show does not suck.
It's fun. It's super fun. We just say it sucks so that people who get it are the only ones that come.
That's right. And that makes it a fun hang.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll be August 2nd and 3rd. I'll be at Laughs in Tucson, Arizona. September 5th through 8th, I'll be at Go Bananas in Cincinnati. I will be at the Denver Comedy Lounge in Denver on October 4th and 5th. I will be at the Comedy Nest in Montreal October 24th through 26th. And I'll be at the Denver Comedy Underground November 8th and 9th. And at the Riot in Houston December 20th and 21st. So come hang. It's going to be fun. I'm really excited. I think this is the year. I think this is our year, Dave.
You do, man.
I've been saying that for years.
We're halfway
this is
through.
really it.
We're halfway through, and we're certain of it.
Yeah.
Hasn't been our year yet, but
No,
it's about to be.
But it's your year. It's not your year till it is, and I think it's going to be in the second half. You know,
anyone has ever had a year that was their year and it picked up in, say, November?
Usually,
I guess maybe.
My year is the best in the second half. Usually,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, the first half, you're spending the whole time being like, well, this is going to be my year. And then the work pays off later. It's like how you get happier when you're 40, which is true.
Is that true?
And it's true for me.
Oh, that's good.
Well, yeah, I mean, it makes logical sense, right? You like spend your whole life not knowing anything, being dumb and just kind of flailing around. And then, like, at a certain point, you're like, all right, well, I should try to be better at this in one form or another, whether you're like trying to be a better friend or trying to be better at your job or trying to be better to yourself. And I've been trying to do all three of those fucking things. And then so you put enough time in, it starts paying off. And so, yeah, I'm just like better at being happier, better at being a friend and funnier. And of
Wow.
course my life is better. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Now, if I could have some money, that would be great. That part I've never gotten good at, really. But then again, that's not really true because I've had periods where I made plenty of money, at least enough to live and feel safe. And it's just right now
Right.
because I made a comedy special that my mom doesn't care about.
Right. And it costs
And
money.
it cost I lied. It cost $5 million. It's
Damn,
gonna look-
Dave, you're in trouble.
Shot it on the moon. Dude. I'm in trouble. It's true. I figured I could make the special with PAC money, and it turns out there just aren't enough angel donors out there in the
I've been
political
saying that for
world
years,
who
Dave.
care about stand-up comedy specials. Yeah, man. I made it for my mom. I also made it about the issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right, dude. It's the first ever pro-life comedy special.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and it's hateful.
Yeah, hateful.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
what you want.
stupid.
Stupid, hateful. I mean, that's what I'm looking for in a special.
I'm the first ever stupid comedian. That's and I figured like that would be enough to get some money from I don't know, the Christian right, but I don't know, they don't care about anything.
I've been asking
I
them
guess.
for money for years. They don't even. I got
Yeah, dude.
bupkis.
Bupkis.
Yeah, I've been trying to say that more.
Yeah? Cuz you're pro-Israel.
Is that a Yiddish word?
I believe so.
I
yeah,
can never
yeah.
tell. I thought it was a fictional. I thought it was like Quidditch.
Oh, that's funny. No, I think it's Yiddish.
Oh,
But
okay.
maybe not. Maybe it's like Quidditch.
Quidditch, Yiddish.
Funny. Exactly. Hello.
Yeah.
You never see Quidditch and Yiddish in the same room, dude.
No, I like that's an Eminem rhyme. You know, when you're like, oh wow,
I thought 9/11 was Yiddish.
oh.
Okay. I guess we're
Well,
not
that's
gonna.
been it for what's it called,
I guess we're
everybody.
not having fun today. I guess Dave's not allowed to have fun today. Oh, 9/11's a tragedy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Man, I wonder what Harry Potter was doing on 9/11.
Ooh, we're getting down to it.
Probably just wondering where Voldemort was. The guy didn't give a fuck. He
Yeah,
didn't give a
'cause
fuck about
doesn't
anything.
Harry Potter just takes place in England, right? It's
Yeah.
not Middle Earth.
No. Yeah, like what was up with the wizarding world during Dresden?
Yeah, couldn't
you
they have
know?
helped?
Yeah, dude. You would think during World War II they'd have been like, okay, now's the time for us to like stop playing with our owls. And
Yeah, Harry Potter. Did he
He was,
just
like,
dodge the
hid?
draft? What about the Wizards?
well, I mean that took place in the 90s, you know, and we were fine. That's why they were able to write that shit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, man.
Man, I need to reread Harry Potter. I missed all
Clinton
that.
was president. I wonder if there are any wizards that are creepy too.
Of course.
Yeah, dude.
They're not better than us.
Yeah,
Just because they got a little power. It's unearned.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
They're all creeps. I'm sick of it.
Yuck.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't like wizards at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Every time I meet one, I'm just like, oh, I forgot.
I want one of those shirts that says "Descendants of the Wizards You Couldn't Burn." You know?
What?
You ever seen the ladies? They have those shirts. They'll be like "Descendants of the Witches You Didn't Burn." or
Oh,
something
yeah.
Like that.
Yeah,
It's just not cool when you're a dude.
yeah. Descendants of the dudes you couldn't burn, and it's just all of us.
Can't burn me, dude.
But also, you know, women are part of sex. I don't know if you know that.
That's a
And
good
so
shirt.
we're all descendants of the witches you couldn't burn.
Oh, that's a good point.
So we can wear that shirt.
Yeah. I don't know if I.
If you want to look like a real wiener, you can wear if you want to be a serious ding dong, you could like loop yourself in with feminists if you want. I mean, we're feminists, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I always feel weird when I say I'm a feminist.
It's tough to say. It
because I don't
feels-
know if they want me on the team because I'm not good. I'm not smart.
They want you on the team, and they don't want you to be all loud about how you're on the team.
Right. But I
Yeah.
feel like I've been to a meeting. I don't know if I'm helping. You know.
You're not, but it's good that you're there. You know, you want to
Right.
wanting everyone to be equal and get along. You should want that.
Yeah.
So it's good.
I guess I'm an ally.
You guess?
But it's
Yeah.
like I'm
Of course you
but
are.
I'm not a helpful ally. I'm just there.
I think you are.
like I'm
I
like
think you're maybe a more helpful ally than a lot of people.
Iceland. Oh,
Because
good
you
thing
sit
we
with-
got Iceland on our team.
You sit with your pastor father and you're
Mhm.
like, say your perspective, and it's good. It's helpful. That's all you can really do.
I guess so.
Yeah. It's not like, unless you're just not telling us,
Right.
and you're the one at Thanksgiving, like, women are whores. and then, yeah, fuck you, dude. Your dad's like, whoa, Caleb, I don't know if I feel that way.
No, that's what I do. I flank people on the right so that they back off.
Right.
If
yeah,
you go
yeah.
too hard, they go, whoa.
Certainly. Yeah.
Like whenever I'm hanging out with my family members that vote for Trump, I go, I'm looking for a dictatorship, and they go, well, I don't know about that.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good stuff.
I'm like, nah, come on, pussy, let's
Yeah.
go. And they're like, ugh.
That's what I like to do when I'm at Thanksgiving dinner. I'm like, Grandma's a pussy. She's a fucking pussy. She would never vote for Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
And then they're like, whoa, hold on.
Whenever somebody goes, I'm tired of all these illegals, I'll go, I'm tired of the legals. I
Yeah.
don't want anyone. Just me in America.
Deport everybody.
Deport everybody but me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I want.
Wow, that would be kind of sick.
Yeah, dude.
If your life was
Just
like a car
me.
commercial, no people. It's just like I Am Legend, but nothing happened.
Hell yeah, dude. That's my new fantasy.
Dude, if I Am Legend was about Caleb, just like
I'd be fine.
trying to find cans of tuna.
Have we thought about getting along with the vampires? Have we thought about that?
Are they vampires in I Am Legend? I thought they were like
What
running zombies.
Oh, yeah.
They were like full speed running zombies.
Yeah.
dude.
Have you thought about ingratiating yourself with them?
With the zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need friends.
I'm sure somebody thought of that. I'm sure there's always some dickhead who wants to be friends with the assholes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good
It's
quote,
like-
Dave.
There's some dickhead that wants to be friends with the assholes, and you know exactly what I mean. There's always some like little guy who's real smiley and happy, and
Right.
he's like the bully beats the shit out of 10 people, and then the little guy's like, he's a good guy, I swear, you just caught him on a tough night.
Yeah.
It's
Everybody has some bad days.
There's a tiny Tom Hardy running around,
Yeah.
supporting a big. No, not everybody has bad. The guy's bad. He beat everybody up,
Right.
and there's
Not good.
yeah.
Not good.
And there's always this guy that's like, no, I swear he's great. Every bully has a tiny best friend who swears he's great.
My favorite thing remember when Steve Bannon got fired and then Trump goes, sloppy Steve, he's a fat piece of shit. He smells bad. He's a fucker.
Jesus Christ.
And they
dude.
read that to him on the news. They read that to Steve Bannon and they go, Trump tweeted this. And they go, what do you think about that, Steve? And Steve goes, he's got a different kind of style. It's like, style? He called you a fat bitch? Yeah,
Wow,
he's got
dude.
a different kind of style.
I really wish Democrats were like that, dude. It'd be so awesome. Yeah, Dianne Feinstein's just like, Cory Booker's a wuss. He can't throw a spiral. I fucking hate his guts. I hope he and his wife both die.
Yeah. Oh, man, maybe one day.
Yeah, that would be so awesome.
We love
dude.
talking politics on the podcast. We don't really.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, man.
It's a fun episode.
I could beat Neil deGrasse Tyson's ass. No fucking problem. The guy's a loser. He's ugly. He's never been hot. He's not even good at science.
My thing with Neil deGrasse Tyson is that he's like slightly horny for science, which is just.
I know.
It's a little much sometimes.
Yeah.
He'll be like, the aurora borealis gently kisses the sky. And you're like, don't say that.
Today we'll be going all the way inside Jupiter.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, man. We'll be navigating the middle parts. Ugh,
Ooh.
shut up,
Oh,
dude.
boy.
Yeah. David Attenborough's the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be like,
These birds of paradise are descended from one sole species determined to procreate. Like, yeah, good Lord. We're all determined to procreate, man. She likes the cut of his jib. This female is ready to go. Good Lord, dude.
You know what? Because they could have called it anything, but they call it heat. The dog's in heat. Like, why are you calling it that?
Yeah,
I get if you're a dog, you're like, damn, she's in heat. But if you're a human, don't call it heat.
It's 1 degree down from like, damn, that cat's wet.
Yeah, don't say
Yuck,
it.
dude.
Ugh. Let's just leave him alone. Jeez, it's that time.
That's so
It's that
funny.
time of the year.
It literally is the same thing as like as if there was some other species making a TV show about humans and be like, his wife's wet. His wife's wet. Here he comes. Oh, he's gonna fuck her. The human male is ready to mate with the human female. So yeah, he's doing the classic male mating dance of putting on some Marvin Gaye and ripping his pants down, sauntering toward her as she reluctantly looks at his dick. His dick gets hard and he fucks her with it right in her wet pussy.
It's like, I don't think this guy is a professional. This narrator is not. I don't think
Alien David
does
Attenborough.
not have a degree.
Yeah, this male bird of paradise is really ready to fuck this female one. Oh, man, she wants to get pregnant, so he's going to fuck her. Dude, that would be way better if Planet Earth was... Let me do Planet Earth.
Planet Earth by
Dirty
Dave.
Planet Earth, dude. Okay, yeah, he's doing this little dance. He's making his feathers all big because the one with the best dance gets his dick sucked. Okay, yeah, she seems to be into it. She's popping back and forth, which means that her pussy's getting wet. And at the end of this dance, he's going to fuck her, and then they're going to make another bird.
Do birds have sex?
Do they have sex?
I've never
I
seen
think
that.
so.
I've seen flies having sex. I've never seen birds going at it.
Oh, I don't know.
I just you don't think of birds. You think of them as laying eggs, but clearly something has to happen, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, they don't lay the eggs and like fertilize them later, right?
I don't know. I've just never seen birds going at it.
Yeah, you
I've
don't
seen-
see. Does a male bird come up and fuck the egg?
Oh God, I hope not.
Why?
I hope
Why
not.
do you hope not? Who cares?
Those eggs are fragile.
Sure. Well, I'm sure he will be delicate,
Well, I don't know.
but they
I don't-
probably have sex,
Who knows?
or maybe he like I don't know. Maybe he
We'll
does-
look it up. We'll update you next week.
Actually, no, we won't. We will
Yeah,
not
we
look
will.
it up. No.
Yes, we will,
won't.
Dave.
There's no way.
Yeah, we will.
What we do is not look it up.
That's true.
We look up some facts, but not really
Right.
science. We're just like, is this thing we didn't learn about true? That's our podcast.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
Is people who went to school, are they right?
That's a good new name for our podcast.
People who went to school,
Are they right?
Yeah.
Tune in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so, okay, we're talking about Dunkirk this week, but what have you been watching?
So last night I watched The Autopsy of Jane Doe. You heard about this? You heard about this movie?
No.
So it's one of those. It says it's a British movie. I don't hear about those very often. You know, British. I feel like in England they'll make a movie and they won't tell anyone and they won't release it and it'll be good. And they're just like, we couldn't figure it out. But I heard this movie was good. I've heard people you hear it come up sometimes, and I was like, that sounds fun, you know. And highly recommend. I thought it was awesome. It's Brian Cox from Succession.
Oh,
is
cool.
One of the leads. Emil Hirsch, remember that guy?
Oh, yeah.
He used to be in all kinds of shit. He's in it, looking great. And Brian Cox, old as hell,
Sure.
really good and grandfatherly.
He's never been young, dude.
What a great actor. He's just kicking
Yo, you know
ass.
what he's great in? Super Troopers.
Oh, damn.
He's great as the like chief in Super Troopers. Yeah.
He's always
Yeah.
10 out of 10. And I don't want to. It's one of those movies where it's the less you know about it, the better. But the basic plot is Emil Hirsch and Brian Cox are father and son, right? Brian Cox is the father, and they're what do you call them? Autopsy people, coroners. What do they call the people that see why you died? Autopsiers,
Coroners.
coroners. So they're coroners, and father-son team, and
Undertakers.
So unnamed woman
Okay.
they find buried shows up, and they're like, "Damn!" And they start doing the autopsy, and they start finding odd things, like her lungs are burned, but there's no problem with her skin,
Whoa.
and like her ankles are broken, but there's no bruising.
Hmm.
So they're finding like odd things, and then they start putting together the mystery of this woman, and it gets darker and crazier and takes a lot of crazy turns. But I don't want to give anything away because that's all I knew about it going in. Because it goes to some, but it kicks ass. Like
Cool.
So many movies. One of the biggest problems I have with movies, especially horror movies or mysteries, is the first hour kicks ass in a lot of them,
Sure.
and then they have to show you the cards, and
Right.
sometimes it's the most disappointing shit you can imagine. I thought that They Cloned Tyrone was like that. The first hour was
I didn't
awesome.
see it. Okay.
That movie, it's so funny. The world is so cool. But then when they finally reveal, here's the mystery, you go, oh, it's that? No.
I hate that.
But this
So
one doesn't
often
do
that
it.
happens.
There's so many movies like that where it's time to show the cards and the cards all suck. And I thought that the newest Knives Out was kind of like that. Like, I
Dude.
loved it, and then they're like, oh, really? That's
I
what it
hated
is?
every fucking second of that movie. Glass Onion, you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
dude.
was just, I was not thrilled when they just showed me the mystery.
I don't care. I didn't even see the first Knives Out, so maybe I just don't know. But I don't care about these like hyper campy mysteries. I didn't like After Party. Did you see that?
No.
On Apple TV, I think it was. It's like every huge comedian is in it. Sam Richardson and oh my god, I'm just like forgetting all their names. But Tiffany Haddish is in it, and they each have an episode, and they all tell the story of the night from their perspective. And it's just really, really, I don't know, man. It is so hard to get the tone of a comedy right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why us, even comedians, like love a dramedy so much more often, because if the main goal isn't the comedy and you're trying to make a piece of art that isn't like top to bottom silly, you can create a tone that includes being funny and then fill it with jokes. And so a lot of times these like supposedly half serious movies end up being way funnier than an out and out comedy,
Yes.
just because they like have a tone and they carry it through. A silly tone, the
Yeah, I
tone
hate it.
shouldn't be silly.
Because life is not silly. Life
yeah.
has a serious tone, and you're silly within it. That's why The
Yeah.
Departed is funnier than like American Pie,
Right.
because the silly, everybody's being silly. There's no one's grounded. Everyone's trying to be funny all the
Right.
time. Like, not only is the character trying to be funny, but the actor's trying to be funny.
Yes.
And when there's no one serious, there's no straight man. It's just chaos, and it's not funny at all. It makes me want to die.
That's why, like, the big budget major Hollywood comedies that have come out in the past 20 years, I tend to not love Judd Apatow's because his aren't like a silly tone. They're more of like a juvenile tone. And I just kind of think that's annoying and repetitive. And then there's like another, and then you're like David Wayne, like family of people who make movies. They're all so silly, but in this like kind of like nerdy sexual way, and I don't really love it. Like Role Models is cool, but Role Models is cool because they took that tone and they like put it into kids' brains, and that like matching that up works. You know who does it really well is Jason Bateman. And like
Yes.
Horrible Bosses and Game Night are
Game
great
Night. Dude, Game Night is the shit.
because they make all the characters real, and then they make something insane happen to them, and they have to
real
deal
danger.
with it. Yes,
and real good like
yeah.
that Nicolas Cage movie where it's him and Pedro Pascal.
I don't know.
How do you say his name?
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro
But I don't know what
Pascal?
movie you're talking about.
It's The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, where he plays himself.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, it's one of the funniest movies I've seen in years, and it's just because Nicolas Cage knows how to act.
Yeah.
And he knows how to make fun of himself, and he knows how to be serious. And Pedro Pascal is great. And it's like good actors with there's actual danger, you know?
Yeah.
And an actual plot that they're being funny within. It's not just like a bunch of shitty sketches shoved together.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's two comedians talking about why comedies are funny. But I totally think it. I think it's so cringy when everyone's trying to be funny all the time.
Or like if you find like an actual, like specific, interesting way to paint the world, like I mean, that's the reason The Big Lebowski is like the funniest movie of all time, because it is so quirky and silly and weird, but it's not really necessarily funny. It's just weird. They like found a very specific weird lane, and then when everything you drop into that lane is going to be funny because of this like crazy Hollywood world that they built, you know?
Right.
Just like why almost everything that happens in Pulp Fiction is funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to make a good, or like I think the opposite is like the Naked Gun world, where that world is insane, but the lead is deadly serious.
Yes, right.
It. There has to be some kind of
Leslie
balance
Nielsen's
there.
a fucking
Oh
genius.
my god, that movie kills me.
Yeah,
I can't
dude.
handle how funny.
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
whatever happened to that guy?
I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
I think
funny.
he's a podcaster.
Funny is funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally. Yeah.
Anyway, so I watched Jane Doe, the autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh, that's great.
I give it a high rating. Give it a watch. I don't want to say too much, but if you like horror movies,
And you know what?
that is suspenseful, like Alien.
And mine for this week it has been a minute since I watched it, but mine will be Game Night. 2 thumbs up. You got to go see Game Night.
Love
if you're looking for because it's like Rachel McAdams and Jesse Plemons and Jason Bateman, and I feel like, man, who's the brother? Oh, it's Kyle.
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
his name?
Kyle Chandler. Is
Kyle
that right?
Chandler. He's great.
Handsome fella. He's great in King Kong. Love the new
He is
King
great
Kong.
in King. Dude, that series of movies is so good. Godzilla X Kong is super fun. I saw it in the theater with Eli. But yeah, this week, all right, we're talking about Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
I fucking love Dunkirk, dude.
I don't.
You don't like it?
No.
No way.
No, I know it's good.
Uh-huh.
It's just, man, I remember seeing it in the theater, and I don't know. I just, I'm sure we'll talk about it, but it's just not for me.
Well, we can talk about it right now.
It's like, it's a lot of, the plane's going up.
Mhm.
Oh, it's going down.
I love it, dude.
Ooh,
Take more time.
Oh,
Oh, shit, I might go down. This is exactly the kind of drama I want. A plane is going up, and then it might go down, and then it goes back up. The boat's going to sink, and then it doesn't sink.
I also didn't really get into the characters. Like, it's a World War II movie. I like to get into I like to see Tom Hanks around there. I want to see a cowardly guy get brave, or I want to see a brave guy get cowardly. I want somebody to be missing their gal. I want some narration. I want somebody writing a letter. I want somebody cooking some beans on a spoon. Or
Not me, man. The less dialogue, the better. Don't let me know these characters. Just show me how fucking horrifying their day is.
I don't know.
They could literally, if every World War II movie was called The Really Bad Day, I would love that. The Really Bad Day 2, The Really Bad Day 3. I'd watch it all, dude.
I love Christopher Nolan. I've seen all his movies a million times, and Oppenheimer, and I like for there to be a little sci-fi and a little bit of
Sure.
a timeline that's weird, and I want some twists and turns.
Did you like Tenet?
I like Tenet more than Dunkirk.
Interesting.
And Tenet sucks, but
You think Tenet sucks?
I don't think Denzel's son can act. I think he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
horrible leading man. And when the movie's already confusing, it's just like, that's not Denzel.
Yeah.
It just doesn't transfer.
I will say this about me and these movies. Like Christopher Nolan, talk about a tone. He has a tone that carries through all his movies, especially his later movies.
Mhm.
And it sort of started with Memento. And then by The Dark Knight, he was like, yep, this is every movie I'm going to make from now on.
Right.
The soundtrack will always be 35 tubas, and that's it.
No, I like that. I like the 35 tubas.
Yeah, I love the tone, and it's just never going to miss for me. And I'm with you, I guess it didn't start with Dark Knight. It was Inception, where he really fucking honed in on it.
Yeah, I love
And
Inception. I love Interstellar.
Interstellar's
I love
incredible.
The Prestige.
All of the Batman movies, The Prestige is great. And even because I love this tone so much, I was going to love Dunkirk. But I think if I hadn't seen any other World War II movies, maybe I would feel frustrated with Dunkirk. But I really liked that it was just sort of like a tableau, you know? It just kind of painted a picture of like a really bad
tableaus.
day. You don't like
hate
tableaus?
I hate
Oh.
love letters. I hate tableaus. I hate anything that's.
What
like
about an homage? Do you like an
I
homage?
hate homages. I hate a pastiche. Oh, I hate it. You know what else I hate is like a spiritual cousin.
Oh.
God, no! I
Oh,
can't
man.
eat popcorn to
You
a
don't wanna-
spiritual cousin.
Like a sister film?
No. Oh my God.
Oh, give it to me, man.
Ooh, you know what else I hate? I hate an ensemble cast full of vignettes.
Oh man,
Fuck
I
that.
love it. I love vignettes. I love an ensemble cast. Give me a window into a world.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
No. No.
Yeah, man.
No. I want
to know what the other side thinks.
Oh, I hate a peek behind a curtain.
Oh, I love it.
Keep that curtain closed.
I really would love just fuck plot, you know?
No,
just
fuck
a series
you.
of paintings, no dialogue, sadness, tubas, and it's 4 hours long. No. I don't mean that. Obviously, I need plot. But yeah, and I see it. When people hate Dunkirk, I'm like, I get it. Because it really is not really a movie. It's just kind of like it feels like they were dramatizing footage of like a few people having a really hard time.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoyed it. But like
boy.
Tom Hardy is just like, he's just flying and it's tough.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, Hans Zimmer did a great job. Like, it really does. He made the tubas sound like planes. Good going there. I saw him do
Yeah.
it live. I went and saw the Oscar nominees that year.
Oh, really?
So John Williams was there. Hans Zimmer was there. And they did, like, their things. And, like, Hans Zimmer brought the house down. Like, he really, it's Dunkirk is good at what it is. I just don't like what it is. I don't find that entertaining. I find it boring. I would rather just sit and think for a couple hours than watch that again. But 10 out of 10 for what it is. But I found that to be, I couldn't believe, I was like, why do this? Like, I love his other movies. I thought Oppenheimer was better than Dunkirk, but even then Oppenheimer, I was just like, man, I'm not a huge fan of movies that are true.
Sure.
I feel like
I didn't love Oppenheimer really. I mean, I loved it because that guy fucking knows how to make movies, like very much so.
Yeah.
And so it's like gonna be beautiful. And Cillian Murphy's incredible.
Yeah, he's great.
But I don't know. And we were talking about it maybe last episode, maybe 2 episodes ago. How like I really love a procedural movie like Spotlight. Arguably, not much happens. It's a movie about things having happened.
Yeah.
And guys figuring it out. They go to this room and they're like, oh, what happened? And then they go to another room and they're like, is that really what happened? And then that's like the entire movie. It's different people being like, wait, what happened? And I love
Spotlight's good.
And I love Dark Waters. And I love a drama that is men trying to figure out how to solve a problem. The Imitation Game. The Imitation
that
Game
one's great.
is like a much.
Imitation Game is very
That's
good.
like a way better Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's because the characters have a lot more skin in the game. Like Benedict Cumberbatch in that movie, he's gay and he can't come out, and that like is affecting his work and people's opinion of him. And the American government needs him to do it faster, and they won't give him what he needs. And in Oppenheimer, it just seemed like Oppenheimer was just kind of a dick.
He
and that was
stop
like
fucking communists. He kept blowing up the world. And he felt bad about it. I don't know. I mean, I thought it was that's probably the best movie that's going to be made about Oppenheimer. But
Sure.
I just, I don't. At least they didn't give him a fake nose like that Bradley Cooper movie. What was that one called? Maestro.
Oh yeah,
They gave him the fake nose.
It's about
for no
Leonard
reason.
Bernstein.
Ugh.
I know that is weird to do, especially nowadays.
Yeah, what are we
It's very
doing, dude?
strange. Just let him.
Who cares?
I know.
Who cares what they look like?
Or just like book a Jew. There's so many Jewish people.
Right. I don't know. I think fake noses ought to be outlawed in movies.
Absolutely.
It's so distracting. I hate it every time. I hated it in Elvis. I hated it in Mad Max Furiosa. No more fake noses. It's stupid unless it's the Grinch. That's the only time I like it. The Whoville noses, funny.
It is very odd looking, especially on Bradley Cooper. It was very weird. Oh, whoa,
So
hey.
distracting.
Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jeffrey Wright Report.
The Jeffrey Wright Report. The Jeffrey Wright Report. The Jeffrey Wright Report.
He's not in it.
He is not in
God
Dunkirk.
damn it, man.
Jeffrey Wright.
We just really thought he was in everything.
He seems like he's in everything.
Yeah.
But
He's
still,
not. How could he be, really?
Yeah. But, keep tuning in. Jeffrey Wright will make another movie soon.
Yeah, one day.
He's great in the Ides of March.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if I want to endorse. Man, he's just chewing up these
Ides of
lines.
March is great.
Love
dude.
Ides of March.
Yeah.
Source code, Syriana. I mean, he has to be in your movie.
Is Jeffrey Wright in Oppenheimer?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I feel like he's in a little bit of everything.
Though, except I think there weren't a lot of black people in the Manhattan Project.
Right.
Is the thing.
But I mean, do you want to be
Man.
involved with that?
No, certainly not.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
I don't think
I
that
don't
he
know if
was.
that's good. But yeah, Jeffrey Wright's in the Batman.
No Time to Die, French Dispatch. I mean, I just feel
He's
like,
all over the place.
yeah.
But
Green
yeah,
Eggs and Ham.
What?
Of course.
Of course.
He was in Game Night.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can't. This dude's all around.
That's
It's
what
all
I'm
around
saying.
town.
Yeah, exactly. BoJack Horseman. Nice, dude.
Westworld.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
Jeffrey Wright's in a lot of stuff.
once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Jeffrey Wright Report. Not in it. Sorry.
The
Sorry.
Jeffrey Wright Report.
We just like hearing the bumper.
Jeffrey
I
Wright
really love it.
The Jeffrey Wright Report.
You know what I am interested in.
Hmm.
I submitted for it this year. I don't know if I'm going to get in. It's mostly music. But did you get into Biden Fest this year?
Oh yeah, I did actually.
You did? Oh,
yeah.
man,
I'm
that's pretty
I'm
exciting.
hosting the comedy. I'm hosting.
This weekend at the Delaware Fairgrounds, the live music event of the year. Biden Fest. Featuring Finger Snap and Jack. Big Al and the Slaps.
Oh, mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
And so many more bands. No Cap and Tommy and the Fat Dummy, Yogi Dancing Dan, the Washboard Man, Freddie Fiddle, Bobby Bassoon, Honkin' Sammy Sack, Little Willie on the key, Droppin' Mr. Sick, the Amazing Lady Clarinet Band, the various sounds that trains make.
Jill wants to listen to.
And Joe Biden's favorite band, Ding-a-ling Ding Dong, fantastic music. Joe Biden Fest. It's free.
Yeah, I'm excited you got in, man.
Yeah, no, totally, dude. I don't know why I'm not in the ad. I guess there's just it's just such a star-studded lineup on Biden
Toe Tap and
Fest.
Tommy, it's,
Yeah,
comedy
Coffin Mr.
tent.
Sick.
Yeah.
Honkin' Sammy Sachs is a great. He's so good, man. Ding-ling Ding Dong Fantastic Music is such a. I mean, everyone loves Ding-ling Ding Dong Fantastic Music. Man, you know their song "Everybody Happy All the Time"? Oh man, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
The only thing about Biden Fest is I think it would kill Biden. Even being outside for an hour or
Right.
two.
This is like the NPR podcast. Things may have changed by the time you hear this. We're not sure if who's alive or not.
Caleb
you know?
really doesn't want to joke around about whether or not Joe Biden died because he's worried that he's going to die any day.
Yeah,
and I guess you're right.
Yeah, it could happen at any time.
But
so-
I don't wish it on anybody,
course not.
obviously. But I'm just saying things I think.
Yeah,
Is that what talking is?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, anyway, get your tickets for Biden Fest. They're free. It's
They
in
are free.
Delaware.
Fairgrounds.
Yeah, it's in what's the capital of Delaware?
Ooh, they don't have one.
Oh yeah,
Pretty cool.
It's just a field. It's just a yeah, totally. Just a golden corral in the middle of a field.
Oh, Golden Corral sounds pretty good right now.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Caleb, no.
Little
What?
cheese fountain, little chocolate fountain.
Oh God, get out of here! Fuck off,
Yeah,
dude. No thanks,
All right.
dude. I feel like cheese fountain. I don't even think I've seen a cheese fountain in a.
Well, you haven't lived, my friend.
Because I haven't been to a real Golden Corral.
Yeah. We don't have that around here, huh?
Yeah, we have the chocolate fountain, Brown Corral. You know
All
what I
right.
mean?
New York doesn't have the corral here.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you have a Waffle
All right.
House?
No Waffle
That's
House.
a bummer. We don't have one in L.A. either.
I know, and like one in either city would kill.
I know.
I think though that the people who own Waffle House like hate our guts or something on the coast.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And that's what I like to call.
What's up, y'all? I'm Beyonce.
What's up? This is Adam from Maroon 5.
This is Kings of Leon.
Hi, this is Aaron Sorkin, and I want to know what you think this movie would be like if I wrote it.
Cause it's hot right now. Listen to me now.
I think it'd be better because there'd be more walking and talking. There'd probably be a plot. I'd give a shit.
I knew you were gonna say this
Yeah.
too, dude.
Just not a fan of Dunkirk. I know I might be wrong or whatever, but that's how I feel. Thought it was boring.
Okay.
And how do you make World War II boring? What are we doing here? Why? There was some British guys involved. They had some boats and planes.
I think
It was a tough day
What
for
if-
them Britons.
how would you have felt if Seth Rogen wrote Dunkirk?
Good.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
it would have been called Funkirk.
Yeah, dude.
Or like Dunkirk's gay.
Sometimes I'm in the plane, I get a boner.
I get a boner in the plane, and I'm like, is this plane gonna suck my dick right now? Is that why I'm so turned on? Man. Yeah, so I got drunk last night and I fucked World War II.
Sounds like a good. That's my kind of movie,
I was
Dave.
floating on this boat trying to get
Whoa.
away from Dunkirk. All of a sudden, the old man whose boat it is, we're making out, because I'm horny and I'm high on weed. Anyway, he's a great guy, and now we're best buddies. And I'm sleeping on his couch trying to become a professional poet.
It's a good Seth Rogen.
Oh man,
Pretty good.
Pineapple. I fucking hate Pineapple Express.
What? I
Yes.
love that movie.
I know everyone loves it. I
You don't think weed's funny?
exactly. That's exactly
You don't
why
think
I hate
weed's
it.
funny, huh?
I was bored with weed being funny after Half Baked. Half Baked did it. They did the whole thing, and then after that, I couldn't laugh at weed shit anymore. I tried to rewatch a Cheech and Chong movie, though. I will say they're very good at it.
Yeah.
If anyone's gonna make me laugh, it's gonna be Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, I think maybe everyone just has that. There's a movie that comes out, they see it when they're a teenager, and they laugh about weed, and then they never laugh about it again.
It's just not
That might
funny.
be what it is.
It's not like it's horrible. I like
They don't even
weed.
make those anymore at all, do they? The stoner movies?
Yeah,
That's
thank
over.
God. Yeah, they're all Coke movies.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, everyone's just so sad. They're just like, what about a movie where two people get the same Airbnb and then there's a monster living in the basement?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I think just maybe when weed became legal, it just wasn't as funny anymore. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, yeah, maybe that's it. It just sort of like it being legal. I think what really happened is it sort of punctuated the fact that the culture is annoying. Just like, man, can you believe how trippy this poster is? There's a dragon sitting on a mushroom. There's a dragon
It's
sitting
also
on a
like
mushroom in
weed doesn't
space.
make you hallucinate.
No.
Does it?
Just makes you chill out.
Yeah. Why is there a dragon?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like,
That's why I never
Ooh.
got that joke when they'll be like, "What's he smoking?" I want some of what he's smoking.
yeah, is that joke about crack?
Yeah. What are we doing here?
Yeah, meth?
What is
What if
he?
that's the answer? What's he smoking? Methamphetamine. Like, I want some of that. I want to be addicted to whatever that guy's addicted to. That's the saying. Hey, what's that guy addicted to?
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Should we rename Dunkirk?
Hell, sure. Let's rename
All right.
Dunkirk.
I got a name for it.
Oh, yeah?
You ready?
Yes.
How about
Oh, yeah, you hate it. That's right. I love it. That's my favorite part of the soundtrack, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, I got a name for Dunkirk. The Dark Knight is Irish.
How about this?
I hate this so much. I find this insulting. I find this to be demeaning toward my culture. World War II begins.
How about this? Here we go. Oh,
my
here we go.
This sucks, dude. Fear and loathing in a little dinghy.
How about zoom, 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 zoom,
This isn't even. God, you hate Dunkirk so much. I got 2 left. Boat fight.
England.
God. Okay. Wait, which one is Cillian Murphy? There's 2 Cillian Murphys in that movie.
My last one is
Dick, dude. What an absolute shithead.
That's what Christopher Nolan wrote down. Like he's sitting there at his typewriter. Harry Styles. That's what he's doing.
Oh, is Harry Styles in it?
I think so. I don't know. It's hard for me to remember because the people didn't say cool and interesting stuff in that movie. They just drove around. Oh, fuck that movie. Dunkirk, it meant a lot to me grandpa.
I really
Me
loved
grandpa
it, dude.
fought in the Dunkirks.
It is
He
funny.
was flying his plane, and the fucking Nazis was flying. It was like, how many
Nobody
Oscars
says
you
that in
think?
conversation.
You think I win an
You
Oscar
think
for
British
this?
people are sitting around being like, all right, now we're sitting here over fishy fucking chips. Let's describe the sounds of our grandpappy's, they don't say pappy, grandfather's wars, eh? What you think, you was a pilot, eh? What you think his fucking plane sounded like, eh? Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Sounds good. My grandfather, he came in on boats. It was like... I do think it's really funny when, because like all of the British people that they were in the movie were sort of were like proper British people.
Yeah.
And it was just like, but Papa, why are we taking the family ship out? And he's like, we have to help the boys. The boys are out there. And it's like, no, some of these people were like scumbags.
Yeah.
And they were just like, oi, what the fuck?
Oi.
I can't take my fucking boat out on the fucking water. It's how I get me fish. I need me fish to feed me daughter. Every day I gotta buy a fucking boat full of fish.
The funny thing is we're recording this in Dave's apartment, so there's at least 3 people in this building that are just like, what
is happening?
the fuck
Or
could
not.
possibly be happening?
Maybe my direct neighbors are like, I'm talking about Dunkirk.
Yeah, I hate that movie.
I fucking hate that
A lot of
movie.
sounds.
Yeah, dude. I love, you're such a dick.
Oh,
dude.
man.
I love
I'm
the
sorry.
sounds.
I love Christopher Nolan, but
I love the 35
Jeez.
tubas. It fits perfectly. Hans Zimmer, man, he really figured it out. Him and Christopher Nolan. It's good
Yeah.
that they found each other later in life.
Mm-hmm.
And one day they were drunk and they were like, "Oh my god, tubas only."
Ons, can you make a fucking tuba sound like a boat? I can make it sound like a plane too, Chrissy.
My God, my fucking God. You're gonna rule the fucking world, Chris.
1 star. That's what I give you, Dunkirk.
5 stars. Perfect
Sorry.
movie. Love the tubas. Love the boats. Love Tom Hardy not saying a word. That's good shit, dude.
Yeah.
I love that Irish kid almost drowning, but he doesn't. He makes a friend, you know?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. 1 star.
All right. We do a game on Twitter and in the Discord.
That's right.
There's a forever invite to our Discord at whatsitcalled.rodeo, and we are whatsitpod on Twitter or X. I feel like, guys, look, I'm just going to say it right now. Start migrating over to our Discord. It would really be nice to stop using that fucking website. I hate it. He called it X. He bought X.com. What a fucking loser, man.
Yeah, biggest mistake of his life. And,
Truly.
It's a bummer.
Yo, I rented a Tesla because did you?
That's the cheapest thing to rent right now.
Yes, because
Yeah.
no one wants them.
Yeah.
And I was excited. Allie and I did a couple shows in New England, which is so fun, by the way. And we I feel like I met one listener to the podcast in Portsmouth, but in Lawrence, Massachusetts, we met a bunch of people. It was so cool. Thank you all for coming out. It was great. And we rented a car through Turo, and the cheapest one was a Tesla.
Right.
And I was really excited because I had been in one, and it has a bunch of little fun
Fart button.
gizmos.
Fart
Fart
button.
button's a lot of fun. And it was like the least fun driving experience I've ever fucking had. I fucking hated it. First of all, yeah, it's hypothetically great that you don't have to pay for gas, but you have to pull 15 minutes off the highway twice every fucking trip and sit there for 20. It took us like 7 hours to get to Boston from New York.
Yeah,
Suck
the
dick.
charging, it's better than other electric cars, but still not great. They need the battery to last a little longer. Just make the battery last longer.
Also,
what are we doing?
when the highways that go through New England, they all have EV chargers, but none of them are Tesla compatible unless you have this like
Right, little adapter. Yeah, I
and
hate
they
it.
should just make it come with the adapter, dude. Also, it is a car for stupid babies, for stupid adult babies who are afraid of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, you would think that would be me, but no, I know how to drive a car.
Right.
And a car is driven in a certain way. I don't need the dash to ding when the light turns green.
I like that. I
Oh,
like
fuck that, dude. I don't want a bunch of. I read this article a while ago about how like every notification we get sends the same dopamine response as like when we would see a wild animal. And
What?
and like that makes sense why I get so stressed out at the end of driving.
Right.
Every time your phone buzzes and now your car is just like we had the guy we rented it from, there was a speed limit maximum. 76 miles per hour or something like that.
Really?
And that drove me insane because it's
Right.
like, man, I might have to, for the safety of this car, go really fast to get around a truck or something. That's like happened before.
Yeah.
There are just ways that you have to critically think and change your route. And you're not letting me, man, I hated it. I really fucking hated it. I hate Elon Musk more than ever now, dude.
Well, my big thing is the battery. I like the fart button. I like
Fart button's great.
Yeah. It brought my family closer together. Everybody was like, let's go get in Caleb's car and get the fart button going.
Did you know that you can make the car fart from your phone when
Yeah.
you're not in it?
And you can make it fart on the outside so it's loud as your horn. There's so much fun with the
No,
fart.
no, that's really fun. But it was more. It was like so. It dinged at me so many times. Oh, you're reaching your speed limit maximum. Oh, the light's green. It like you know the thing I really hated about it when you let off the gas, it brakes.
Yeah.
That is in fucking sane. That is a crazy way. And I realize the reason it's like an electric car and that like helps charge the battery probably or something like that.
Something.
But like fucking hell, dude. That is unsafe. No other car is like that. Why are you braking for me? I'm a driver. Drove me insane, man.
Yeah, I don't like it to try and do too much. I like that it locks. You just leave and it locks. That's pretty cool.
Also, why is the handle dumb?
Oh, I hate the handle. Hate the handle.
And why is there not a regular handle inside? Like, dude, it really frustrated me. And I realized, like, you're an old guy. They're trying to, but fuck that. There's like certain reasons why the simplistic ways that things have been should stay the same. You know.
I want a PlayStation car. That's what I want.
You know which one? And the Tesla didn't do this, but the modern update to cars that I really, really don't like is when you are like fading into another lane and then the car automatically corrects for you. Have you ever gotten a rental car that does that?
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Don't be smarter than me.
Let me control the
Let
car.
me drive. That's all I'm trying to say.
Or I am also, by the way, super on board for self-driving cars. I'm not anti that. That like scares me in the sense that like that 10 years of segueing into it's going to be freaky while they figure out the technology and while there's still like regular drivers on the road. But I think they should all be self-driving. Let's go, dude. We kill each other all the fucking time in these things. But when I'm in control, don't take the control away from me.
Exactly.
You know?
No, I think that's a good point. Anyway,
Thank
so get on X, our favorite website.
Anyway, yeah, thank you for taking that rant. That little ride
So
through
our
that rant with
game
me.
on Twitter and Discord this week was Dunkirk if it was made by Tyler Perry, which I thought was a fun prompt. It's a fun game.
Yeah, it was good. Good week.
So we got some good ones here.
Number 10, Boneless Chuck on Discord. Dunk Nerd.
Dirk Nerd.
I don't really get that. I haven't seen a lot of Tyler Perry movies.
Oh, they're good. They're good.
No, they're good. The ones I've seen
You'd
are
like
good.
them.
I believe it.
You'd like them more than anybody. Darth Plato on Twitter said, "You Dunkirked."
Carl's Tune on Discord with Tyler Perry presents Diary of a Sad White Man. Yeah, that's
Pretty
great.
good. Larry Bolello on Twitter said, "Thank Lort for these boats."
That's funny. At Laundry Pants on Twitter said, "Why did I get a World War II?" Oh, that's funny.
The One True Dog on Discord said, Euro trip.
That's great. Gouge Maudib. Is it Maudib? Is that how you say it
I guess so. That's my best
in
guess.
Dune? Gouge Maudib on Discord said, "Hello, Dunkirk, hello." That's great, dude.
Sheeby Carlene on Twitter said, Big Mama's War.
That's great. At Bushel of Awesome on Twitter said, "How to think like a man on a boat getting attacked by Nazis."
Perfect.
That's great.
And our Ricky shit this week, Who's Dan? I'm Dan on Discord said, House of Plane.
That's great.
Doesn't get better than
That's
that.
really good shit.
Hell yeah.
Man,
dude.
y'all are the fucking best.
We love
Thank
you.
you so much. We love you so much. Thanks for being the greatest fans in the world. We will see you next week. Next week
Ooh.
is What's It Day.
That's right.
Make sure to
The
get
decathlon.
the decathlon is that evening.
Get ready.
We'll be doing our decathlon on our respective Instagram accounts at 9 p.m. Get fucking ready, y'all. Let's go over what are the events.
Get comfy.
Get comfy.
Enjoy a beer.
Read the Declaration of Independence out loud.
Out loud.
Any country's
Any
declaration.
countries, whatever you want.
4 is eat 4 slices
4
of pizza.
slices of pizza.
5, clean your ears.
Clean your ears.
6, find the moon. 7, cheers the moon and take 2 shots of whiskey or milk.
Or milk if you don't drink.
8, finish the rest of the pizza. 9,
Drink a bunch of water.
drink a bunch of water. And 10, get a good night's sleep.
That's right.
And this is a race, but your part of the race is not over until you are fully rested.
Yeah.
So
And
when you wake
win
up,
by doing it. That's what I say.
we all win, and then we're going to find out who did it fastest.
That's right.
And once again, you have to be rested. So if you wake up and you're not rested, you got to go back to bed.
That's
Sorry,
right.
dude.
Get ready.
Yeah. We love you so much. We'll see you next week.
Oh, wait a minute.
And of course, before we
Ooh,
go,
wait a minute.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
It's still there.
of course, it fucking is.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Peace.
What's it called? What's it called? What's it called?